You are welcome to my channel. I do appreciate your time here. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, do subscribe and like, share, click notification buttons so that when we're on, you will be notified. This is Word for Word Talk. Right now, I want to show you something. Oh my word. It's just, I'm amazed and I'm so proud of what's going on. Yeah. Of what's going on. On what I want to share with you, this is the first time Prince Harry is sitting down with someone to discuss his victory over Mirror Group newspaper. The victory he had over them a few months ago. He has never discussed, he has never talked about it. On this video, you're going to hear him. Oh my word. And also, you know, with all that has happened with that the tabloid, you realize that some people's life are just being used, their history, their personal life, just to make money, even when it hurt the people, you know, that they're doing it. And it's just not right in my own view. But anyway, that aside, he's been interviewed by ITV, and the person interviewing him is Rebecca Barry. And they're going to talk a lot of different things. This is to do with the documentary that they made with ITV, and we're looking forward to that. So let's go and have a look and listen carefully to what he has to say to Rebecca Barry on this video.
Nice to see you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really
nice to meet in person.
This is the first time Prince Harry has spoken about the High Court ruling that he was hacked and had his private information unlawfully obtained by the Daily Mirror, the Sunday Mirror and the People.
Did you feel vindicated?
Yeah, and I did feel vindicated. To have the judge rule in our favour was obviously huge, but for him to go as far as he did, you know, this wasn't just the individual people, this went right up to the top. This was lawyers, this was high executives, and to be able to achieve that in a trial, and that's a monumental victory.
He was speaking to me as part of an ITV documentary.
Harry's girl to dump him. Seems as though they knew something before I even did.
As well as phone hacking, Mirror Group newspapers commissioned private investigators to blag the flight information, credit card details or phone bills of Prince Harry's then-girlfriend, Chelsea Davy.
Paranoia and fear and worry, concern, distrust around the people around you. Clearly, a headline like that has absolutely no public interest whatsoever. There's a big difference between what interests the public and what is public interest. So, you know, what happens in my private life between myself and then girlfriend is exactly that, between us.
Other victims of hacking that I've spoken to have described the paranoia that it creates. Do you identify with that?
I think paranoia it's a very interesting word, because yes, then it could be paranoia, but then when you're vindicated, it proves that you weren't being paranoid. You know, same with my mother. You know, there is evidence to suggest that she was being hacked in the mid-90s, probably one of the first people to be hacked, and yet still today the tabloid press very much enjoy painting her as being paranoid, but she wasn't paranoid. She was absolutely right of what was happening to her, and she's not around today to find out the truth.
Does your mother motivate you in this legal fight?
Yeah. There's all sorts of things that motivate me.
It's never been proven in court that Princess Diana was hacked by any tabloids. On Harry, Mirror Group newspapers say where historical wrongdoing took place, they apologise unreservedly, have taken full responsibility and paid compensation.
At least 4 explosions have rocked central London in a major...
But it wasn't just royalty in the crosshairs of some tabloids, even those caught up in tragedy.
It's obviously a memory that's deeply ingrained upon me, more so mentally. But yeah, that picture changed my life. I just wanted to help people on that day. I can just remember hearing the shutters of the cameras growing, click, 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 click. I was now being held up as this heroic poster boy. People had died underground, and I found that very difficult to deal with.
We can take a break if you want.
In the aftermath of the 7/7 London bombings, Paul Dadge was hacked by the News of the World.
We weren't celebrities. This wasn't salacious gossip. We were just normal people who got involved in a horrific incident. When something like that happens, it makes you feel very vulnerable.
In 2011, the News of the World paid a settlement and expressed regret for the distress caused. But it's people like this Prince Harry insists he's fighting for. He has 2 ongoing civil cases against the Mail and the Sun. Both strongly deny unlawful information gathering.
This is a David versus Goliath situation. The Davids are the claimants, and the Goliath is this vast media enterprise. I'm trying to get justice for everybody.
His court battles differ from his brother's approach. Prince William reportedly settled out of court with News Group newspapers for a very large sum of money.
To what extent do you think that your determination to fight the tabloids destroyed the relationship with your family?
I think there's, that's certainly a central piece to it. But that's a hard question to answer, because anything I say about my family results in a torrent of abuse from the press. I've made it very clear that this is something that needs to be done. It would be nice if we did it as a family. I believe that, again, from a service standpoint, and when you're in a public role, that these are the things that we should be doing for the greater good. But I'm doing this for my reasons.
What do you think of their decision not to fight in the way that you have?
I think everything that's played out has shown people what the truth of the matter is. For me, the mission continues, but it has yes, it's caused, as you say, part of a rift.
Some say the loss of privacy is simply the price a prince must pay. Others would argue nothing can justify unlawful violations. Rebecca Barry, ITV News.
What's your thought with what you've heard? What do you think about what he's saying and his pursuit? Tabloid on trial. I'm going to be looking forward to that. I hope you are, just to have more details. But you see, the other gentleman that had issues, that all he did was to help people when they were hurt. And his life was turned around just for that, and you and all of that. It's, I think, them being brought to justice, for me, in my own view, is good, because it's going to help others. It's going to help them to be wise in their pursuit for stories. So they're going to use wisdom instead of just being driven by money. That's what I think. That's my own view. So what do you think about what you've heard so far? Let me know. Leave us a comment. And do share with friends and family. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share, click notification button, so when we're on, you will be notified. Thank you very much for stopping by. Bye-bye.